good morning, and a jolly good morning from Rhodes in Greece. We're in Faliraki. It's about 8:30 in the morning. Lovely old church there. Beautiful that. Look at that fish. 1976. Very nice, very nice. Let me camera around. It is a beautiful sunny morning, as it always is. What time is it? 8:30. So it's about 6:30 in the UK. Crazy out here. None of them wear, well, not many of them wear crash helmets. And they're all going about with the shorts on, t-shirts on the motorbikes. There's no laws as such that I'm aware of. Golden Walk. Anyway, hope you're all well. So we're on our holiday now in Greece. We've been here for a week. We've got 3 more sleeps and then we go back home. I just realised I've done a few videos, but I haven't actually gone on a live stream for you, so that's what I'm doing now. Try and give you a bit of an insight into Greece. So we're on the island of Rhodes, currently in Faliraki. I've continued walking every single day. Yeah, you've got to really be careful here on the roads. It's they come round the corners. It's everybody's pipping at everybody here. Doo-doo. Anyway, there you go. Thank you. Hello, hello. How are you? Good morning. Good morning from sunny Faliraki in Greece, on the island of Rhodes. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Where am I from? I'm from the UK. I live in a place called Yorkshire in the UK. And we're on holiday now in Greece. We've got 3 more days here and then we're going home. That's the view from behind. That's from the side. Just going past people's places. So we're actually heading down. So this walk I've done a few times now while we've been here. Heard a bit, you're from Greece yourself. Nice. Yeah, I've been getting used to the Greek alphabet, the Greek letters. And I could see with the username it's Greek. But I didn't want to just assume. But thank you for coming on this live stream. Awesome. Better watch these cars here. He's coming in here, I think. Hang on. Ooh, yeah, you've got to watch these cars. So we're going to be heading down to the mountain, or the hills down there, little mountains, and then I'm going to turn right and then come back up along the beachfront. It's already feeling pretty warm. But what a beautiful island. Interestingly, the other day, a few days ago, we ran out of water on the whole island. There was no water anywhere. I turned the tap on and no water was coming out. I spoke to the hotel and they said there's no water in the whole of the island. And we're waiting on it coming through from mainland Greece. It did come through eventually about 10 o'clock at night. The traffic is horrendous. No rules followed, no consequences from police. Yeah, I can really understand that. I believe that at all, totally. So we've actually spent most of the holiday around the hotel. Yesterday we got on a bus, a coach, and we went to Lindos. Absolutely beautiful place. And on the way to Lindos we went to Seven Springs in the woods. Seven Springs is beautiful as well. And there's a little tunnel you can walk through, which walks through the hillside, and you're in this tunnel in complete darkness for about 9 or 10 minutes. So everyone's got their torches on the phones. That happens on the other islands as well. Got you. So it's all pumped over from the mainland then. Okay. Awesome. Thankfully they get it restored pretty quick. You don't imagine that the water will ever run out. Excuse me. So I'm heading down to those hills down there, little baby mountains. Probably take about 10 minutes to get down there, 15 minutes. And I'm going to turn right and head towards the beaches. And then I'll walk all the way back up the beaches. You hear the crickets? So I've been walking every day now for 262 days. Trying to lead a happier, healthier life. I'm going to leave now. Thank you very much. Nice to meet you anyway. Nice to meet you, and thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. Have a good day. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you. Okay. Woo. So the beaches are all down there, about a mile over in that direction, but we're heading down to the end. Tonight we are going to Rhodes town. We're getting on a bus and going to Rhodes town. We're heading there about 5 o'clock. And the bus brings us back about 9:30. Whew. It's certainly warm. Boat trips, fishing trips. Fitness club. Neophytu ceramic pots. Nice little place to rest. This truck looks amazing. I walked past this yesterday. International. K8.3, look at that. Got a flat tyre. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Good morning everybody who's watching. How are you all? So I'm just a normal guy from the UK, United Kingdom, place called Yorkshire, and I decided to change my life for the better. November 19th or 18th last year, one of those, I can't remember which, but basically just to become a little bit fitter, healthier and happier as a result. It's all about taking small, daily, consistent actions. And so I stopped drinking. In fact, I've stopped drinking for a while now. It's about a year and a half I've not had no alcohol. And began this walking thing back on November 19th. I've walked every single day, about 10,000 steps. I've recently started doing push-ups as well. It's all about change. Change for the better. If you want to change your life, feel free to click on the like, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be talking about all sorts of things, from health, happiness, wealth, and even delving into mindset, law of attraction, manifesting, all that sort of stuff. But anything which improves your life to lead a healthier, happier life. That's what it's all about for me. Okay, I think this is where I'm going to turn right. Yes, that's it. The road's very dicey. Right, I've got to try and cross over here. Just watch these cars. Whew, right. Surely nobody lives there. Good morning, everybody. How are you? So we're now making our way towards the beach. We should be there in about 15 minutes, something like that. I'll put my sunglasses on because it's getting hot. Trouble is, I can't read your comments. Saw that man earlier. Oh, he's just picked someone up. He's maybe going on a little coach trip. Good day. How you doing? So when I'm on the beach, I won't be talking as much because people will look at me and think, what's he doing? Although I could just pretend I'm talking to a family member, I guess. Ah, it's warm. You think you'd come out early and it's not too bad, but it's actually warm. Well, obviously, middle of summer, Greece. Happy days. So, the beach over in that direction. Little water park here. I don't know if it's an independent water park or if it's part of the hotel. I would imagine it's for the hotel, but you can probably use it as well if you wanted to pay to go in. Or you could jump over the fence if that's your sort of thing. Casa Artemida. Oh, there's a lazy river in there. It is pretty good, this. I've come by in the day and everybody's using it. Especially that big thing there. It does look pretty amazing. Okay. I'd like to go up, but I wouldn't like to risk anything. If there was a clear, safe path, then yeah. Right, what time are we on? 8:59 here in Greece. So that's 6:59 in the UK. If you're just waking up in the UK, jolly good morning to you. And jolly good morning wherever you are and whatever time of day you're watching from. I cannot see this screen, it is so bright. It is so bright. So we're in Faliraki in Greece. Well, it's a island of Rhodes on off the coast of Greece. There's a hotel around here. Is it called Billy's or something? The pool looks so inviting. Oh, look at these, aren't they pretty? Oh, I could just literally sit in there now and dip my feet in. Hello, hello. Who's that? It's really hard to see the text on the screen, I'm sorry. Because it's so bright. We try and find an area of shade and I'll say hello to you. Marula Studios, Faliraki. Right, you've got to be on guard. Right, there's a bit of shade here. Billy, Amato, good morning from New York. Hello, hello. How are you doing? I have to go into a place of shade to read your comments. It's so bright. It's so bright, I just can't see the screen. Anyway, we're on holiday in Greece. We're on the island of Rhodes, and the place is called Faliraki. Hello from New York. Appreciate you being here. Awesome. So the beaches are just over there. I'm going to be going up the beaches for a couple of miles. Yesterday we went to Lindos. Absolutely beautiful. And it's where the Acropolis is, which is something out of Greek history. And it was really, the water was literally like sitting in your bathtub. It was crystal clear. The sand was beautiful. We were on a coach trip going there, so we only had a few hours. But it was really, really nice. So if you ever come to Rhodes, you will absolutely love the beach at Lindos. Although to be fair, the beaches are all nice. This end though, Faliraki, the beaches, the sand's darker. It's a darker coloured sand. And yeah, a few more pebbles and things. But it's okay, the water's nice and clear. But it's certainly clearer at Lindos. It's actually a little bay. Some more walkers here. If you put anything on the screen, I can't see it at the moment. I have to find a place of shade and say good morning to these. Morning. There's the sea. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, so we're going to cross over, or attempt to. So we're going to head out to the beach. We're going to walk along the beachfront for about 45 minutes, and then we'll head back to my hotel, which is literally about 3 miles over there. Again, if you've commented, I'm sorry, I'm really struggling to see the screen because it's so dark. It's so bright here and the screen's dark. But I'll find a place of shade and I'll keep checking for your comments. So I'm not ignoring anybody if you're writing anything. But yeah, I'm going to cross over shortly. There's a place of shade over there. Okay. Obviously the old drive on the right hand side over here. Right, I'm going to get into the shade. If you've written any comments, I'll say hello. Paul Cullen. Hello from Australia, how are you doing? Thanks for joining me on my live stream. Just a normal guy from the UK. Started walking 10,000 steps every day. I fell in love with it. Fell in love with walking and just improving my life. Trying to be happier basically. I lost my sister a year and a half ago. She was 53 to cancer. In fact, it's her birthday today. So, yeah. Should have been 55 today. So the point is, live your life. Because nobody knows how long they've got left, do they? Nobody. So live your life and own it. And you know what? Nobody cares about what you do in your life. Nobody. All they care about is themselves. They're too busy. If you put your phone down and you walk around, you'll notice most people have got their heads down, looking at the phones. Or they're thinking of where they're going and what they've got to do. They're not consciously looking around, taking life in. And we need to. So make your life whatever it is you want it to be. If you want to become a fitter person, you have to start being, doing and acting as fit people do. I'm walking every day. Sure, I'm not running, I'm not sprinting, but I might do one day. But at the minute, I'm moving every single day. She's running over there, while she's having a break. But I'm walking and I'm living my life. And that's my message to you. Normally I'm walking from my house at home and up and down the streets, and I get to see the sunrise, hearing the birds, etc. Mike, why'd you block me on Grindr? Oh mate, you're hilarious. Mike, you're an absolute donut. What are you like? Yes mate, no problem at all. No problem at all. It's quite funny actually. What a beautiful day. Every day, wake up and think what you're grateful for. It doesn't have to be anything big. It can be a person in your life. It can be someone from your past that made you smile. It can be things you've got. You can be grateful for having a roof over your head, for having a job, even if you hate your job. Grateful for having a job that puts some of the food you like on your table every week. You know, I'm grateful for wearing shoes. I'm grateful that I managed to work hard to save up to come on this holiday. Life's all about experiences. So make sure you live them. Oh, I need a place of shade. I'm struggling to read your comments, but good morning. I will find a place of shade in just a sec. Good morning from the United States. Cold girl or Cali girl. Nice. Utah here. Okay. Could get myself a scooter, couldn't I? Someone's hat's just blown off. Okay, we're just coming down to the beach. Let's go to the beach. Beach, let's go away. This looks like I'm guessing a travelling community. A few caravans. Who knows? So we're heading down onto the beachfront now in Rhodes in Greece. What time did I come out? Just over an hour ago. So I'm probably up to about 6,000 or 7,000 steps now. Right. USA here, 1 a.m. Temperature. It's, well, right now, to guess, it's around 28, 29 Celsius. Not sure what that is in Fahrenheit, sorry. But it's getting up to about 33 in the middle of the day. Sorry, I'm struggling to read your comments because it's so bright. Yeah, we're in Greece. I think you put, is this Greece? Yeah, I'm really struggling. Sorry. It's so bright. It's so bright. And the screen, as I'm looking at the screen, it's almost perfectly black. I'm really struggling to see anything on my screen because of the brightness. Even though I've got the brightness turned right up on my phone. I am going to go down to the water shortly. We'll have a walk along there. But as soon as I find somewhere shaded, I'll get to your comments. It's good how they've got these wooden pallets everywhere. Makes it so much easier. Charlie's Water Sports. Okay, I'll get on the sand for you guys. I'll get under one of these things here and look at your comments. Bit of shade. Okay, is this Greece? Yes. One Iophono. I'm from Greece. Which island is this? I suspect Santorini. No, it's Rhodes. Rhodes. We're on Rhodes and Faliraki. I'm in Faliraki in Rhodes. Our hotel is up there around those hills, at the foot of the hills over there. And what I've done this morning, I've come out and down the main road all the way down about 3 miles, 5 kilometres, and I'm coming along the beach. So I'm just going to have a little walk down there, and then I'll come back up to this part so I can read comments from time to time. So I'm not ignoring, I just can't see the phone screen. How nice is this? See, in Lindos yesterday, this was crystal clear, and it went out very slowly and gradually. Total contrast to this, even though this is beautiful, you know. Rhodes. I've never been there. Mixed feeling for Faliraki. So many English people there. The city of sexiness. The city of sexiness. Oh yes. Yeah, it's strange, isn't it? Different cultures. Right, let me turn this camera back round. It's not the best sand to be walking on. In fact, I can't get across there. Or can I? We made it. Have I been scammed yet? Touch wood? No. Touch wood, no. I did a bit of searching on Google before I came here, and Faliraki Rhodes is one of the safest places for crime. It's one of the less likely places to get crime, even though it does. It's you know, less likely. Need to get up on solid ground. He's cleaning all the decking. Some beautiful sunbeds here, like furniture at home. Big thick cushions. You obviously pay more for them. These back ones will be probably €20 for the day, and they'll be 30. That's how the others work. I should have stayed down there. Sunbeds for a set, €15. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. You know, in the UK, they've got all these ridiculous hosepipe bans on. It is absolutely ridiculous. You come to a hot place like this, and there's always water. Apart from when it runs out, but that's when it's being piped in from the mainland, but they get it back on. And they have all these taps at various locations where you can clean your feet. You know, it's just, yeah, crazy. Ah, they're going over on that big boat. Oh, it's a sea shuttle to Rhodes, Faliraki to Rhodes. It just takes you up the coastline. Cruises to Lindos, €35. Popeye's daily cruises. It's all right, but some of them you're not undercover. Feeling warm. Feeling warm. It's nice though. Can't beat a morning walk. Sets me up for the day, this. Up there's actually a nudist beach, and I found it quite by accident. On I think the second day, I was looking for a beach we could walk to, As I got closer, I saw a little sign saying nudist beach. And I was on top of a cliff and I could see people down there, so I just quickly zoomed in on my phone, and yes, I can confirm it was definitely a nudist beach. So yeah, can't take the kids there. Go on, you get the ball, you get the ball. I don't want to get the ball, you get the ball. Can't bother to get the ball. Farang Dad. How are you, Dave? Sorry, I pressed the wrong button there. How are you, mate? It's a warm one. We must be close to 30 degrees now. Anyway, yes, we're on holiday. You're doing great, lovely to see you online. Yes, mate. Yeah, I haven't been doing as many lives. There were people watching, and then people stopped watching. And I think when it's the same thing, same location, every single day, it gets a bit boring. So I'm just trying to mix it up when I'm in a nice place, really, or I've got something interesting to talk about. But yeah, the family's good, mate. You've got 33 degrees. Well, I can feel that heat because we're not far off it here. And it's been getting up to about 33 in the day. So it's when you need a pool, isn't it, to get in. Greece is a drier heat. Look at these here. Look at them little pods over there. I've never seen them. Little pod with a sailing sheet. They're pretty cool. I bet that costs you about €60 for a day. Amen. One year phono, 6 year in Greece, which happened to be from Ask for Fredo Cappuccino. You won't regret it. Right, I'll screenshot this. Fredo's. So what do they do with Freddo cappuccino? Because surely they've got to blend the Freddo up. They've got to warm it up and melt it. So it'll be like a sweet cappuccino. Oh, I'm feeling the heat now. I'm ready to get into a pool. They started at 5p, now they're more like 30p. A mocha maybe. Acrogelia. All right, okay. Yeah, I've only ever eaten the Freddo's sweets with the sweet wrappers on. What children generally eat. All right, sweat on. Freddo Espresso though. I am going to bear that in mind. I don't think they do them in our hotel. Perhaps a Freddo is not a chocolate bar. Maybe. I'm going to Google Greek Freddo espresso and see what it says, because it sounds like something I want to try. Portobello. Coffees. Made of coffees. Drinks menu. There you go. Freddo espresso. Freddo cappuccino. €3.50. There you go, I've just seen one. So I can't get one while I'm here because I haven't brought any money out with me. I'm just out on my morning walk. We came to this part of the beach about 4 days ago and the kids went on that. And we stayed in this sea for hours. Absolutely fantastic. Kids loved it on that. That looks epic. No, but I'm going to look into one now. If we come back down here again, I'm going to get one. And I will ask for one. Thank you for that. Thank you for the recommendation. Adam, David Taylor. My man, Adam, how are you doing, mate? How's life? I've got a right sweat on. You'd love it on that Farang Dad. I know. Honestly, the kids absolutely loved it. And most of the way out there, it sort of comes up to your chest. So it's not too bad. David Taylor, good morning, mate. How you doing? Yeah, still walking. I've not missed a day. Even on holiday. Some days have been 13, 14, 15,000. But like yesterday, it was more like 9,000. It's just how it went, but yeah. They'll say 99% of the time it's 10,000 steps. Right. So bright, it's hard to read. Let me find a bit of shade. Adam has walked all the way to Greece. Hello from Oklahoma, Echo. Doing well, it's only been a bit. God bless, I'm glad. Hope you've got everything sorted, mate. Secret to Freddo is a good blend of coffee and since you're in Rhodes. Yeah. Let's screenshot that. Okay, I'm going to keep walking. Living my best life. Open into paradise. You get people coming up to you on the benches offering massages, fruit, selling you fruit, and jewellery. Yep. That's where we were yesterday. That's exactly where we were yesterday, St Paul's Bay. And that is the Acropolis in Lindos. Hang on, you can't see that. St Paul's Bay. And that is the Acropolis in Greek history. And all them there, and the coaches are up there, and you have to walk all the way down for about 20 minutes. And we were here on this beach, and this is absolutely beautiful, this. Beautiful. Yeah, there's some lovely places. I'll get to your comments when I find another shaded area. So we're working our way back to my hotel. I reckon about 25 minutes. If you've commented, I can't see it at the moment. It's so bright. Sorry. As soon as I find some shade, I'll give you comments. We're in Rhodes in Greece. Currently in Faliraki. We've got 3 more days here before we get back to real life. The beaches are quite small here. I'll stop in a minute and get your comments. Okay, what we got then? Let's have a look. Echo, hello from Oklahoma. Adam, you doing well? It's been a bit. It has, mate. Monero, Secret to Fredo, good blend of coffee. And since you're in Rhodes, try to eat some malakumi if you like honey. David is good, mate. Another day sober. That is fantastic. You're doing brilliant. Adam, I just settled with my old business partner, very happy. Guy was a prick. I remember you were going through some right hassles. I'm glad you found a resolution anyway. Malakuli is a good energy bar. Wrong Dad. I've walked 1,266 miles. Wow. That is pretty cool. Do you know, I actually, I was speaking to my wife, Andrea, yesterday. I said, I wonder how long it would take me to walk to Greece. If we go right across Europe, that would be a pretty amazing sort of journey. Acropolis means the end of the city. Acro is the end, and Popis is the city. Oh, fantastic. Adams did a great walk, so nice. Glad you're having a good go of it. What up, dog? Mentor G. It's hard to see the words, I'm sorry, because it's so bright here. Love from America. Frank, Dad, 1900 miles from England to Greece, so you could have 2/3 of the way. Take me some doing, wouldn't it? Probably do it in what? 6 months? 4 months maybe? I don't know how my wife would feel about that. Smaller island. Adam, an interesting fact about myself. An interesting fact about myself. I've always been into making money. Always. Even as a kid I was into making money. And I always had ideas of things which we could try and make money. And I had an idea called store to door. And I wrote it, I put it on a piece of paper and put it in a few shop windows, thinking if anyone's struggling to get to the door, to get shopping, they could ring me and I would go and get the shopping, earn a bit of money. But I never went any further with it. And now you've got the likes of Amazon Prime and things like that. I mean, I could have been a multi-billionaire with all the ideas I've had. Laura C, hello. I'm so glad to see you. I wish I could read this better. Glad to see you doing well and hope the family is doing good. Let's go. Right, I'm going to keep walking. We're not here to sit down, we're here to move. I'm going to get back and get some breakfast.
Be careful.
People waiting for the cruisers, the fishing trips. If anybody's written any comments, I can't see a thing. The screen is black. It's that bright. Let's have a look. Laura, take care, thank you.
Juste pour les photos. J'ai fait une vidéo de
Let's go up here.
Darek mówi, to co zrobić? A mówi nic.
So I'll be going around that bay, around that first rock, and then climbing up, and our hotel's at the back of all those hotels. So depending on when you came onto this live stream, I've walked all the way down the busy main road, down to those first like little mountain ranges over there, and then we've come back all the way along this beach. Hope the signal's okay. Went about, no license needed. Molly, how are you doing? Sketchy Bridge. Hello Molly. Good morning, how are you? Are you still in the room, or have you gone down for breakfast? Steal a boat. Tempting. Think of the fun. We've got to get out of here and then out into the ocean. I just need someone's key, but it would be pretty amazing. Should get one. Oh, look at this old camper van here. Citroen camper C25D. Don't do it, nice boats. Oh, let me get this stone out of my shoe. It's not worse, is it? Than a stone in the shoe. Yeah, we've done a few things. So there's some inflatables in the water down there that the kids went on the other day. Yesterday we went on a coach trip to Lindos, where the Acropolis is, and the water's beautiful there. And on the way there, we stopped off at a place called Seven Springs, where it's like a nature reserve in the middle of the woods, the jungle. And when you're there, there's a little man-made tunnel that goes through the hillside, and there's like a little stream going through it, which is about ankle deep. And you walk through it in total darkness for about 9 minutes. But everyone's walking through. There's literally hundreds of people going through at the same time. And yeah, everybody's got the torches on the phones. Yeah, honestly, it was really good. If you look at I don't know if I put any footage on the screen on my channel. I might have done. If not, I've got a video, I might upload it. But I put whatever I put on yesterday, if I put one or two on, I'm not sure, but I've got a feeling I never put that footage on, but I'll find it and I'll upload it to my channel in the next couple of hours. It's called Seven Springs, so you'll see that if you want to have a look, but it's pretty good. You're literally walking into the hill. Okay, so we're going to go around that little hill there, and there's some lovely little rockery areas, and then we're going to head up a steep hill and head back towards the hotel. I've put no cream on. But yeah, the UK's got hose pipe bans everywhere, and you know, Greece, they've got taps everywhere. It's crazy. One sunbed, €10, free Wi-Fi. I'll come to your comments in a moment when I get some shade. Right. Okay. See, if you bring water with you, it does help. I should have brought some, but within 20 minutes, the water's warm. It's horrible. Probably like an insulated cup. Breakfast, pizza gyros, burgers, omelettes, pizza salad, fresh juice. Right, we're coming down to the rocky areas now, which then leads up to the nudist beach. Obviously we're not going down there. For any of you that was hoping, no, sorry. I don't want my account getting banned. Right, we'll head up here. So it's going uphill now. Got a right sweat on. You know, it's pretty down here, but every one of these rocks has at some point fell down this cliff. So just something to be aware of. There is access to the top of this cliff, which I went on the other day. I'll head up there again. It's nice because you've got a nice panoramic view of everywhere. Whew! I'm feeling warm. How nice. How nice. He's out there floating in the water. So I'm going to head up there. Can't see the flag. Normally a flag up there. I can't see your comments. Let me get into this shade. A Yeti flask, I really do. Yeah, I definitely get some views when I am hot. Anyway, if I go straight back to the hotel, it's probably 10-15 minutes. But I want to go up this little hill just to give you this view. So let's head up here. One nudist beach down that road there, hiding in that little bay. And I'm going to go up there. Where's the flag? That's the nudist beach. There's a nude man down there. I wouldn't dream of doing that. I just wouldn't dream of doing it. My fitness levels have definitely improved. Oh, the flag's there. Flag's there. Thank you for the likes. Give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I walk every day. I'm going to go up to that flag now. We'll have a quick look. And then my hotel is over in the distance down there. We'll head back there. Oh. So we've gone all inclusive, which is alright for a few days, but then you get fed up. Same food, same drinks, same entertainment. We're coming, we'll come up here and we'll go around. What we got left? 58%. Okay. We don't take no risks, we don't go any steep ways, which is nice and steady. Obviously something from the war. Whew! I am hot. Let's get up to this flag. I've got better shoes on. The other day I'd got my Crocs on. Just catch my breath. Looks like that rock wants to fall off. Anyway, let's do this. Let me put my safety glasses on, my sunglasses. I'm going to climb up here now, nice and steady. These shoes make a world of difference. Okay, I just want to get a bit further. Nice and steady. There you go. Ghost Rider, hello! Hello, my friend. My hotel's somewhere over there. I think it's just over that bit there. And so we walk down the main road all the way down to those mountain ranges at the far end, and then I've come back up the beach all the way, and I followed it round, and then I've come around this big rock here to the back of here, past the nudist beach, and then I've just come up here for this. Right, I'm going to make my way back down. But this is nice. Yeah. I'm feeling a bit low on energy, to be honest. So I'm just going to get myself down to a safe level. It's the heat. I haven't come out with a drink today. Normally I've been coming out and grabbing a drink from the Poolside bar before I come out, but I've come out early today, so it's closed. Which way was it? Yeah, it was down here, wasn't it? Angie, good morning. How are you doing? It's lovely. It's lovely. I've been going for 2 hours now, and I need to get back and get a drink. The heat's just starting to take its toll on me. So I'm going to get down to the road. With Mr. Safety. I'm just a good drink. So yeah, we're in Faliraki, which is on the island of Rhodes in Greece. And we've been here for a week already. to be honest with you, with the food in the hotel, because it's the same, you start to miss your own things, don't you? Your own cups of tea, your own coffee, even your own bread. It's different to the bread in another country. But we're enjoying the holiday. The kids are loving it. They're in the pool every day, all day, unless we're going out or going to the beach. So we're going to head back to the hotel now. We're there in about 10 minutes, if that. So that's that. Yeah, absolutely. I'm feeling it now. I know my limits. I'm not one to go beyond my limits because, you know, I like waking up every day and all that stuff. Okay, right. Let's head back to the hotel now. They're going on the nudist beach. Oh, morning. Yeah, the roads are terrible. Well, they're not terrible, but you've got to be really on your guard. Obviously, they drive on the right hand side here, and someone who lives in Greece was watching the live stream about an hour and a half ago, and he was saying that people do whatever they want. They don't wear crash helmets, and there's never any consequences from the police. So they just do what they want, and it's a little bit crazy. So you've just got to keep your eyes peeled when you're walking around. On this side, Rhodes Observatory. Sing up to the observatory. And Evita Resort. That's our hotel. It's just around this corner. Let me just check the comments. Okay. So we're pretty much back at the hotel. I'll take you up to the hotel and then we'll end the live stream. I might give you a quick walk round. I don't know if my wife and kids have already come to the pool. I've no idea. They've probably already had breakfast and found a spot. So we'll find out. Vita Resort, here we are. We've made it back. I think the sun's got me in my legs. I can feel it tingling on my legs. It's weird here because it's not sort of walled off or sectioned off. Now this is a road where all the coaches come down. And there's lots of cats, lots and lots of cats. Ryan, good afternoon from Japan. How you doing, Ryan? You alright? Just for 100 push-ups before hopping onto the live. Well done, mate. That is impressive. That is really impressive, 100 push-ups. I can't do 100 in one go. Got a lot of peacocks here as well, look. Lots of peacocks. So this is part of the hotel, and that one, and this little pool here is part of the hotel. And that building there, that's also part of the hotel. That's the main part of the hotel. And our apartment's the other side. But this is the pool section. And the poolside bar, snacks. They do breakfast and everything in here. So I'm going to walk through here, grab a little drink, and then we'll see what happens. My family don't really want to be on camera much, so I've got to be mindful of them. Ah yes, grab a drink now. I am ready for this. Don't think my family's here yet. No, all the sunbeds are gone. Nightmare getting a sunbed. Now I spilled orange juice down my top. Yeah, well done, Ryan. That's awesome, actually. I like that. 10 every minute. Give that a go, actually, one day. Right, I'll flip the camera around. We're coming to the end of the live in a couple of minutes. I don't know if I can get to the apartment. My family might be sat in here having some breakfast. I do like to sit out there. Oh, there's not a sunbed anywhere. So our apartment's here on the end. 301. I don't know if they're in there. I'll go and have a look. But anyway, thank you everybody. So that's our apartment there. Hopefully I can get in. So I'll say you now and I'll end the live stream. We'll catch you again on the next one. Give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. See you soon. Take care.